Alright, part 20 is going to start now, and that last one might have been 30 seconds long. I think YouTube takes only 10-minute videos. Well, Tim can cut off the first 30 seconds of that last one if he needs to. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. We're desperate. Not desperate. Fairly desperate. We got a shove stack for sure. We got blinds that are starting to really get up there, especially for this kind of a tournament. 52,000 chips, yep. Okay, he limps in. Like I said, I'm not going to try anything here, that's for sure. I'm just going to go ahead and see a flop. Hit the king, but on a monotone board. Go ahead and check. I just don't want to get involved here because who knows what he's limping. I just rather hit something a little bit better than that. It was my 3 kicker, and who knows what he might have. I just elected that even though I hit top pair, I wasn't confident enough to go into a guy that might be willing to go all the way with me with a naked heart or even a better king. You know, it just wasn't really what I was looking for. I mean, if these two were spades, then yeah, great, I'll go with it. I just felt it wasn't worth trying to do anything with and putting myself at some kind of risk here. I mean, I'm still fighting these guys. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should try this, but you know, he did willingly come into this pot by, even though he limped in, is elected to let it go. I just felt it wasn't worth trying. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody else has a little more experience in these spots late game. Maybe Jen or Stu, somebody can tell me. I mean, that is a good bit of percentage of the stack here, but really is it worth it? I don't know. That 3 just doesn't make me feel incredibly confident. We haven't really figured out what a half pot bet really means yet. I mean, we've seen him check top pair. We've seen him check behind when he didn't have anything, so now he bets, and I don't know. I don't know what it means. Anyway, now he raises. He gets flatted here. Now, he's done this a couple times and gave up. So this doesn't necessarily mean he's incredibly strong. Remember, he flatted this guy's 3x raise and folded to a pretty large c-bet. Alright, that's a pretty boring flop. Let's see. Now he decides to hit the pot this time. Pretty much putting him all in. I think that was his intention. And he folds. Don't know what he had. Ace jack, ace queen. Just didn't feel like he could do anything. I don't know. But certainly didn't like what he saw. Didn't want to put the rest of his tournament on this flop with his hand. So we'll have to try to find some more evidence later. Alright, now he's back to limping. And here we go with these two again. Yeah. Wonderful flop for these two gentlemen. He checks behind again. Now he decides to come out for 2/3 of the pot. Leads into him. Gets called. Alright. What got there? 2-4? 4-7? I don't know. Now he checks. Maybe he just thought he could try to take the pot. I don't know. He checks behind this time. Does he have air? Oh, he had the second pair. Okay, so he took a shot with second pair, figuring he didn't have the ace. And he was right. He had a gut shot. So he decided to call him with a gut shot. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, Jack 6 is nothing worth looking at. Especially that interesting bet. He's limping in with what, a 7th of his stack now in there? I don't know. And of course he's going to get both callers in the blinds. And there's the ace on a paired board. And he fires out the minimum bet. Is that ace something? I don't know. But it was good enough to take the pot. Maybe he just feared he had to have aces there. I don't know. And Queen 6 naturally nowhere near good enough. Yeah, I know. I sat here for some time. Okay, once again he's limped in with incredible leverage. So he could have, well, he could have King 5 again. Yep, he checked. This guy comes firing out with a minimum bet, and then gets check raised for pretty much 2/3 of his stack, I guess. So did he decide to check raise the king this time? Is that what it is? I mean, last time he had checked behind in position. Now out of position, he check raises with something. Uh-huh. Wow, that's a pretty strong hand to be limping, isn't it? Remember that? So he's raised once before in the cutoff with this hand. Got it all in with the guy that had queen. No, what do you have? I don't remember what the other guy had. Ace queen down here. And this time, blind on blind on a guy that he can threaten to eliminate. He elected to just call. Very interesting, huh? Maybe this, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what his reasoning could be for that, that's for sure. I don't know if he thought he was going to trap with King Jack or something, but this guy, I haven't seen him really do anything to think that he'd try to make a play. At least, not that I can remember right now. Yeah, this time he just folds to me. I don't think I would have tried it with that hand, though. He's getting a little short. Though, as we've seen, he's certainly willing to give up a hand, even when he's put money in there. Now, what does this mean? Look at this. Mr. 3, a guy's been 3xing the entire way. Suddenly comes up and goes 4x. 16,000. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I don't know if we get to find out either. Well, maybe we did. Maybe I'll jog my memory when I see this. He certainly believes this is good enough here. King 9 was 4x. Not exactly a monster, is it? So I'm starting to wonder, okay, is 4x something that he just felt like he wanted to try to get away with and, you know, got caught? I don't know. This guy certainly had a good enough hand. Of course, he gets to hold up, and this guy gets back into the race here. All right, let's see. 8s. There's the min raise now. Remember the min raise from before blind on blind? He folded rather quickly. Well, I can't give this up. Naturally, I'm raising this in any regard, I believe, at this point. Especially now that we know that he's capable of folding. So we're going to get it all in here. And, again, he does fold after the min raise. So that's twice. No good. That was very useful too. Just when he had doubled up. Another reason that maybe he decided not to call is because he had just doubled up and didn't want to risk getting back down again. Alright, these guys are continuing. Oh, maybe not. Don't know, that might be a pot bet. He might have just hit the pot button there. Blind on blind, that might be the case. That might be what comes up. I don't try it, so I don't know. But he certainly went away. He's starting to pull away a little bit. 2-6, no good. Again, he just simply limps in. I mean, who knows what that is. He's done it from 8-6, I think, to King Jack. Well, that could have hit him pretty good. Well, they check. Now the paired board. Looks like they're both terrified of each other. Now, okay, so apparently he can limp with nearly any two cards. I mean, that's about as bad as it gets. Of course, he's got all these chips now. So I'm starting to wonder what he's going to raise with. What did he raise this guy with? Blind on blind. I don't know.